Hi, my name is Luke Stonewall. One of my biggest passions in life is surfing. Each year, you can find me in the ocean, spending countless hours, having the time of my life. And although fulfilling and healthy, I've had several near misses from surfing. Some of you may assume that the misses have come from sharks. And while I'm no stranger to the gray hunter, many expert studies have actually shown that sharks have switched to a more pescatarian diet. No, I'm not talking about sharks. I'm talking about rip currents. I want to help you understand how rip currents work and how to spot, avoid, and navigate them. As waves crash onto the beach, large amounts of water are pushed ashore with them. This water has to find its way back into the ocean. It's going to take the path of least resistance, and this is where the rip current forms. Here's a basic diagram of the rip. Take special note of how the water travels in a circular motion as it reaches back into the ocean. According to Ocean and Coastal Management, rip currents can pull up to 2 meters per second, which is faster than an Olympic swimmer. That's important because if you try to fight against a rip, you're only going to tire yourself out and not have the energy to make it back to shore. This is how almost all of the accidents and deaths involving rip currents occur. So, how do you identify a rip? There are many signs to look for, including a ravine forming in the sand, collecting water as waves crash ashore, or a channel in between sets of waves with calm water. Also, you can look for varying surface texture as well as color. Rip currents also like to form around jetties or piers. If you know how to spot and identify a rip or recognize when you're inside of one, you can easily mitigate the dangers of a rip. NOAA's National Weather Service has a few tips for escaping a rip. The first tip is to swim parallel to the shore to escape the rip. If the current is too strong and you're unable to do that, simply tread water until the rip reaches deeper ocean and the current dissipates. Then swim back to shore. Another tip is to remain calm. Conserving energy is a key factor when escaping a rip current. So, to reiterate, there are 3 important factors when it comes to rip current. 1. Understanding the mechanics of how the rip current works. Water is pushed ashore and it has to reach back into the ocean. As it reaches back into the ocean, the strength of the water receding dissipates. 2. Understanding how to identify a rip. This is going to take some practice at first, but once you familiarize yourself with what a rip current looks like, you can easily spot them. 3. How to escape a rip current. Never fight against a rip current. Never panic, and always take the path of least resistance. So, next time you're at your local beach or on vacation enjoying some R&R, take a moment to survey the scene. Identifying the risks early can only potentially save yourself and others. And with summer around the corner, I'm wishing you all loads of sunshine and perfect waves. Adios.